This is an exploratory factor analysis overview for the research question, can the following questions from the given survey data be reduced to practical dimensions? The questions are question 2, 5, 9, 14, 19, 23, 24, 28, 29, and 30. Starting with descriptive statistics, we see that the analysis sample size, or total cases, are 300, which is sufficient to give us credibility for this type of test. Looking at the mean and standard deviation, we see that the numbers are fairly consistent across the different questions. Looking at the correlation matrix, we can see that there's linearity between the variables. For the KMO measure of sampling adequacy, we see that that number is just a touch over 5/10, which technically it could be used, but to put all the time and effort into it, we want to see that number over 0.6 or 0.6. So I'm going to say that this one is insufficient. As for Bartlett's test of sphericity, you see the significance is over 5/100. It's actually 6/100. So we're safe there. There is sphericity confirmed. Next is our communalities test, and this shows the weight that each question carries in the test. And it looks like our weightiest one after extraction is question 5 with 6/100, just over 6/100. In the total variance explained test, it looks like our first 4 components have a value greater than 1, which shows those 4 have significance. The loadings cumulative column shows the relevance of the 4 questions that we're going to be using, and even the highest relevant question isn't over 50, so none of these have a lot of weight that they're carrying in this test. This is also where the eigenvalue is found. This scree plot helps to describe the total variance. So we see the eigenvalue and the component numbers. We can see that the first 4 are the ones that have any significance for this test. And we could use the component matrix, but because this test is a little questionable, we're going to use the pattern matrix because it's a little bit cleaner. Looking at the component correlation matrix, you see that if any of the numbers have a correlation of over 5/10, that should be combined groups. Jumping up to the pattern matrix, we're going to take a look at the numbers. If there's any number above 0.3, that's significant, but we want to group the highest significant numbers. For example, we look at these first 3 numbers in the component 1, and we would group these together because they're over 0.3. Thank you for watching.